Hey guys, I'm Michael. I'm for TravelCostaRicaNow.com. Guys, this video is for people about thinking about living here, living in Costa Rica, relocating. Now, when you start your research, because you're thinking about coming here, it can be extremely overwhelming to say the least. There's thousands and thousands of websites, and you don't know what is solid information, what's bad information, and there's everything between. So what I want to do is I want to save you time. I want to direct you to solid information, but I also want to give you a heads up on some sites that I would consider you might want to be a little leery about. Okay? Now, again, thousands of websites, and they usually pertain to one or two things, sometimes both. One is traveling here. Okay? Obviously, this is a huge Costa Rica is a huge tourist destination, so a lot of sites are set up to, sell you travel packages, tours, and where to go, places to stay. That's fine. That video is not about that. The video is about the other one, about living here, retiring here, relocating here, starting a business here. And unfortunately, ones that pertain to that, a lot of them, I don't know what the percentage is, their whole existence is to sell you real estate or property or land or a condo in a gated community down in the Osa Peninsula, whatever it is. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with selling anything and making money. Hello, that is the American dream. I got no problem with that. My problem is you don't want to get your Costa Rican information from these type of sites, and I'll tell you why, because they tend to be very skewed to the positive. Okay, so look, now they're not always easy to spot because they could have pages and pages of information, but a lot of them are easy to spot because they say things like want to live and experience paradise every day. I mean, you see the word paradise like 5 times in a paragraph. They got the little frogs, they always got great pictures. But anyway, if you see the word paradise a bunch of times, get off the site. Or it says wake up to the sound of surf and toucans at your window. Now the problem is these sites, their information they have on those sites, if they have information, tends to be very generic, very general, like they talk about national parks and beaches. Now what they probably have done, they're real estate people, they sell things. They're not experts on Costa Rica, so a lot of times they're just taking information from other sites, cutting and pasting on their sites, so it looks like they're experts in Costa Rica. But believe me, their sole existence is to sell you land. So now I should mention that the reason a lot of people sell property here is because it's not licensed. Anybody can sell property, and you need to know that. Anybody can sell real estate here. So, but the biggest red flag on these sites is all you got to do is ask them a question, contact them and ask them a couple questions, and I guarantee you're going to get, wow, no, that's no problem. Oh no, easy peasy. Yeah, yes answers. They're going to tell you exactly what you want to hear. You're going to be thinking you met your best friend and your new best friend in Costa Rica. They're not your friend, all right? They're salespeople, they're real estate people. They probably sold used beepers back in the day, but they are not your friend, but you're gonna think they are. So I don't care, if you wanna buy a condo from them eventually, that's cool, no problem. But don't get your Costa Rican information from them. Go back to them, and if you wanna once you get the knowledge of Costa Rica, then ask them the questions and see what they say to see if you wanna deal with them, okay? So that might be a good tip. Now, where to go? What are the good sites? Well, the granddaddy of all sites, and you probably saw this site before you ever ran into ours, is called therealcostarica.com. The guy is extremely knowledgeable. It's good stuff, and in my opinion, he's a very good writer. So you are not going to be steered wrong by going there. He's just a great source of information. The other one is ARCR.net, which is an acronym for the Association of Residents of Costa Rica. You can actually join them. They'll walk you through the processes, show you how to get residency, do the doctor thing. I mean, healthcare. I mean, they're very knowledgeable as well. Now, we think our site's pretty good. I mean, we have a lot of information too, but that's the thing about Costa Rica. Some sites are set up and they just do what's set in stone, the laws of Costa Rica, the driving rules, the this, the that, and that's good, and that's a great base of information. But I'm here to tell you, I've lived here 7 years, and just because something's set in stone doesn't mean it's set in stone, if you know what I mean. So I think that you shouldn't take any one website, ours included, as the gospel of living in Costa Rica. Find a few that you like and kind of bounce around to them, and you're going to get some good information and perspective. But don't take any one source as the gospel. I also love blogs of people that blog that live here, because they tend to talk about their experiences here. They'll tell you what happened when they went to register their car, or their day at the hospital. I mean, it's great stuff. That's a wealth of information. And to me, the blogs, a lot of the blogs are the real Costa Rica, because it's the real life experience. And you can always find a blog that kind of pertains to you. So if you're like a family of 5 and you want to live off the grid in Costa Rica, you can normally find a blog of a family that came down here, and you can relate to them. So I mean, it's all really good stuff. So that's my thing. Find a couple sources. The ones I mentioned, and maybe even ours, we have some good stuff as well. The blogs, and I hope I saved you a little bit of time at least. And I'm Michael Allen, TravelCostaRicanNow.com. Peace, guys. Hope it helps.